It's fashion night. We're looking into Von Dutchess. Wow. Where do we start? We start at the best price possible, right? That's what we're doing. We might as well just start at Alibaba then. Alright. How did we even get here tonight? From Von Dutch to eBay to Alibaba to reverse imaging original content from Von Dutch to find out our spider web where we can find strong, weak, moderate links, and also the 500 different types of eBay listings that are possibly counterfeit products across eBay, the UK. Alright, welcome back. This is Nick. We're going to take the cap off. 2003. Von Dutch generating $33 million in annual revenue. The trucker hats are retailing for over $100. They still are to this day. Paris Hilton used to wear them like uniform. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, the breakup on People's Magazine. Both wearing Von Dutch. Ashton Kutcher spotted in Von Dutch every single episode of Punk'd. Beyoncé, Lindsay Lohan, Jay-Z. Y2K fashion. Von Dutch owns it. And then we had the counterfeit problems, right? That's when Von Dutch claimed they were only second to Louis Vuitton in the whole counterfeit volume. Read that again. A trucker hat company was competing with the world's largest leading luxury brand in scale of fakes flooding the market. By the late 2000s, Von Dutch began experiencing rapid decline due to brand saturation and counterfeiting working in tandem. The real Von Dutch was everywhere. The fake Von Dutch was also everywhere. Consumers couldn't even tell the difference. And worse, they stopped caring. Counterfeiting didn't exactly kill Von Dutch, though. What killed Von Dutch was a lot of the legal battles between founders. A lot of the internal warfares. Founders were locked into brutal legal battles. Attempted takeovers between co-founders turned into a 2-year legal battle. Allegations of fraud, misrepresentation and legal claims, trademarks. 2004, the scandal. A letter surfaced from Kenny himself. On his deathbed in 1992, he wrote a letter. It contained racist and antisemitic remarks and expressed admiration for Nazi Germany. The co-founders, Michael and Bob, they had no idea. How do we tie it back in? 2026, the global counterfeit fight. No. The global counterfeit, no. The global fight against counterfeit. Yep, nailed it. Nailed it. Keep this in mind. The whole global counterfeit trade's what, $467 billion a year? That's 2.3% of world imports. Nearly 90% of the US customs seizures are actually from China and Hong Kong. So that explains how big this really goes. What do you need to keep aware of in 2026 with your brand if you're someone that wants to achieve to become like Von Dutch? Distribution. Keep it tight. Simple. Quality, right? Your quality needs to be everything. That's how people can tell the difference between a counterfeit product and your quality. I see it at my job. Speed to market. It depends on your product. It depends how protected you really are. How fast were you to market, and did you take the right steps in doing so? I think this has been a whole thing that back in the my parents' age of generations, you always, before starting a large company, you would always do this sort of research and registrations across the globe. These days you see a lot of drop shippers. You can make a hat so easy, it's not even funny. You get them printed at the shopping centres now. There's a $467 billion counterfeit trade out there, and half of it, 90% of it comes from China. There's nothing they can't do. There's nothing they won't do. But what you can do is protect yourself from it. You can try to always take it down from the manufacturer websites. And then you go from there. Thank you again for listening tonight. I hope you all had a nice night. I'm going to take the hat off because that's ridiculous. Sign up, subscribe, like. I'm going to put a Base 44 link in the description. Sign up. Image Guard again, Von Dutch, if you're listening. Do reach out. I'm happy to help. I want to try Image Guard out with another retailer, and especially a retailer that has a lot of branding and licensing around them nowadays. I'm really interested. So reach out.